Tres. Hello, teacher and classmates. My name is Juan Rojas, and I am system engineering student.
I am Juan Jose Millán, also from the Systems Engineering program. For this What If project, we choose the classic movie Spider-Man, specifically the first one directed by Sam Raimi.
We chose this story because everyone knows it. It is a pop culture icon. However, the most important reason is that the story depends on one specific moral decision, using power for good or for personal gain.
Exactly, we want to explore how the world would change if the main character had a different ethical code.
First, let's summarize the original story quickly. In the movie, Peter Parker is a nerdy high school student who lives with his aunt and uncle.
One day during a school trip, he is bitten by a genetically modified spider. He develops super strength, the ability to climb walls and spider sense.
At first, Peter tries to use these powers to win money in a wrestling match to buy a car and impressing Mary Jane Watson, but he is cheated by the promoter.
Out of anger, Peter lets a thief escape. Later, that same thief kills his uncle Ben. There is a turning point. Peter realizes that with great power comes great responsibility.
So he becomes Spider-Man, fights the Green Goblin, saves the city, and raises Mary Jane to keep her safe. It is a story of sacrifice.
Now let's move to our alternative version. We ask ourselves what if Peter Parker had ignored Uncle Ben's advice and decided to be selfish.
That changed the whole timeline. In our version, after Uncle Ben dies, Peter does feel guilty. He feels angry and decides that the world owes his money.
Correct. Let's look at the past consequence using the chill conditional. First of all, if Peter hadn't listened to Uncle Ben's advice about responsibility, he would have become a hero.
He would, he would have focused entirely on his wedding, career or robbing banks. If he had used his powers just for money, for the beginning, he could have become a millionaire very quickly.
Burachin about the villains. The Green Goblin attacked the World Unity Festival. In the movie, Spider-Man was there to save everyone, but in our story, if the Green Goblin had attacked the city, this selfish spirit would have stopped him.
That is tragic. Many innocent people could have died because Peter was probably busy counting his money.
Now, let's analyze the present situation in this alternate reality using second conditional. What is new your life today?
It is a disaster. Crime is everywhere. If Peter here used a rich celebrity today, the city would be safe from criminals.
And what about his love life? Mary Jane fell in love with Spider-Man because he saved her multiple times. But here, if Peter didn't care about helping others, Mary Jane would love him.
That is right. She would probably see him as an arrogant jerk. It shows a sad truth. If Peter were not a good person, having superpowers would not matter. He would be powerful but alone.
Wait, Juan, we also need to think about the other characters. Like Harry Osborn, Peter's best friend, this chain affects him too.
You are right. In the movie, Harry hates Spider-Man because he thinks Spider-Man killed his father, the Green Goblin, but in our version, Peter is selfish and maybe he does not fight the Goblin.
Sadly, if Spider-Man had fought the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn might still be alive. That is a huge change for Harry.
Yes, but think about the consequence. If Norman were alive, he would continue being evil. So Harry would have the father, but a criminal father.
That is a complex dilemma. Also, what about his secret identity? If Peter wants fame, he doesn't need a mask.
True, if Peter revealed his identity to the world, everyone would know who he is. The villains would attack his Aunt May immediately.
So, if he didn't wear a mask, his family will be in constant danger. It seems that being a celebrity hero is a terrible idea for his personal life.
Totally. As a synthesis engineer student, we can see this a logical error. We change one variable, his motivation, and the whole system crashed.
I like that analogy. If you change the input responsibility to grid, the output is chaos. It is a failed program.
Finally, let's look at the future consequence using the first conditional. This is reality, lots dark.
Yes, the villains are getting stronger. If a bigger villain appears in the future, the city will be a completely destroyed because there is no hero to defend it.
And for Peter himself, if he continues on this selfish path, he will eventually lose everything he has. Money cannot buy peace.
To conclude, our what if version it is definitely worse than the original story.
Yes, we learned that if Peter had been selfish, the history would have been less experienced and much more tragic. Responsibility is what makes him a hero.
Thank you very much for watching.
Goodbye.